Hello beautiful people, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are watching from. You see your girl Benny of Real Benny's Kitchen. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm taking you to Akwa Cross, which is Akwa Ibom and Cross River State, to bring you this special delicacy. Today we are preparing this authentic vegetable soup, also known as Edikaikong. On the table, I have what it takes to prepare this our special delicacy. Here is my already washed and chopped water leaf. Here I have my Ugwu leaves. I've removed from the stem, thoroughly washed, so I'm going to slice later on. These are the two vegetables that you use for this soup. Here is our red palm oil. I'm going to be using this dried fish. Then periwinkle, I've already shelled it, bouillon cube, salt. Then in here, I have my crayfish, onions, pepper. I used yellow Cameroon fresh pepper, green and red Scotch bonnet pepper. You can see it is roughly blended because I want to see all these colors in my pot of soup. Here in the pot, I have my already boiled meat. I have goat meat in here. I have snail. I have cow tripe, and I have cow skin. Also, because the stockfish is hard, so I had to boil the stockfish with everything. So let's get started. I'm washing the fish now. You know, you have to wash your fish thoroughly because of sand, because you don't know how it was smoked or dried, so you have to wash thoroughly. I'm using this mackerel smoked fish and dried fish. After washing the fish, I'll heat up the pot to boil the meat a bit before we start. I'm done washing the fish, so the next step now is for me to slice the Ugwu leaves. If you don't know what Ugwu leaf is, when you go to the market in Nigeria or anywhere, if you're living in diaspora and you go to the African shop, tell them you want Ugwu leaf, that you want to prepare vegetable soup or Edikaikong soup. They'll show you Ugwu leaves. This is how the Ugwu leaves. It comes in three, it's like this, divided into three. This is how the Ugwu leaves. This is how it looks like. Just tell them Ugwu or Pumkin leaf. They will show it to you. So I'll just slice the Ugwu leaves now in tiny bits. Can see what I'm doing. So I'm going to slice it till I'm done slicing all the Ugwu leaves. Like I said, this soup is prepared with pumpkin or Ugwu leaves with water leaf. That is what makes up the Edikaikong soup. While I was growing up, when we see water leaf before, we used to cut it as grass. But growing up, we saw that we are trained something very, very nutritious to the body, and it is used to cook soup. So now we eat water leaf. So whenever you see water leaf growing close to your house, don't cut it as grass. Keep it because it's very, very good in cooking varieties of food. This is the last batch I'm slicing. Then we are good to go. This soup is so easy to prepare. The only hard work there is when you want to pick the water leaf and slice, then the pumpkin leaves too. But when these two things are done, in the next 5 minutes, your soup is ready. So I'm done with the slicing of the leaves now. We'll go over to the gas cooker and start preparing the soup. The meat is boiling a bit, and you can see that the water in here is not much, because this soup, what you really need is palm oil to prepare the soup, because water leaf and ugu leaves, they will bring out their juice when you start cooking. So you just need little meat stock for this. You can see the pot is almost drying up. This is just what I need for this soup. It's okay now. So what I'll do is to pour in our red palm oil. You need a lot of palm oil for this soup. After adding the palm oil, I'll add in the blended crayfish, pepper, onions. Then I'll allow it to simmer for like 3 minutes. You can see the oil in here. By the time I add the water leaf and ugu leaves, the oil will disappear from the pot. I might even need to add more oil to it. I'll add the fish now so it can soak in the juice. Please, if you have followed me to this moment, just hit the like button, subscribe, keep liking, and keep sharing. So let it just simmer a bit before I add the other ingredients. This is after 3 minutes. It has simmered very well the way I want it. So I'll now add the water leaf. I'll allow it to boil down a bit before I add the pumpkin leaf. You can see the water leaf has taken all the oil in here. So I'll add in some more oil so that by the time I add the ugu leaves, you can see the oil very well. For you to still have that crunchiness in your leaf, you don't have to leave this for a very long time on the heat. So I'm adding the periwinkle now. It's optional. Some people don't take periwinkle. So if you are one of those who don't take periwinkle, you don't have to add it. It's optional. Now I'll add the ugu leaves. So in here, I have some Cameroon pepper, dried one, and crayfish. I like adding dried Cameroon pepper to my soup because there's this taste and flavor it gives to my soup. So you might say the pepper is too much. I'm not sure it's going to be too much because the leaf will consume the pepper. So I'll add the crayfish and the pepper now for more taste and flavor. So I'll combine everything together. Wow, the aroma in my kitchen is heavenly. You can see our vegetable soup. You can see the face of the soup. You can see some of the colors. I can see red color. I can see yellow color. But because the green pepper I added, because of the green leaf, you won't see that. But this is just the way I like my vegetable soup. Edikaikong, authentic one. You can use this method for party. You can use it for your home food. Wow. You can see because I didn't put too much meat stock, there's no much water inside here, and this is how vegetable soup should look like. So I'll add salt now for taste, then I'll turn off the heat. Guys, you can see I forgot to add my bouillon cubes. Hey, thank God I remember though. So I'll just add some salt now. You add your salt gently so you don't over add. This vegetable soup, you can take it with any type of swallow, fufu, oatmeal, cabbage fufu, anything swallow. Some people can even take it with rice, yam, pasta, anything, but mostly it is taken with fufu. So you can see how colorful the face of this soup is now. Oh boy, let me test for salt. The salt is just too okay now. The crayfish, the pepper, everything is okay. I don't need to add more salt to this pot of soup. Like I said, the only work in this soup is for you to prepare your vegetable. That's why it is very good. Before you prepare this your soup, try work on your vegetables, because this soup doesn't take more than 5 minutes to prepare. So guys, we are done now. I'll turn off the heat so that the vegetable will remain crunchy. Please keep liking, keep sharing, and if you have not subscribed, please do subscribe. Then you can follow me on Instagram. You see the link on the post. This is our Edikaikong soup, authentic one. So I'll turn off the heat now, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye bye.